but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-0 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. David Ortiz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Line drive to center field. Beltran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 3-0. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Greg Maddux is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Utley ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Into the box now. Mark Pretzelanek. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, George Brett. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. In now, Adrian Beltre.
Leading off for the White.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting up.
Stepping up to the plate, Chase Utley. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Roberts has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder.
So striding in, Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Gonzalez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Leading off the inning, Juan Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hamilton coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
So striding forward now, John Mayberry. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Carlos
Into the
Beltran.
box, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fast comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols will stand in to open things up here in the third.
Albert.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Krutzelanic gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first truck. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Alex.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. On. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
Hamilton.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Hamilton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now, as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Designated hitter.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. At the plate, Mike Piazza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. Beltran looks up, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. And good for him. Mike Piazza has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Adrian Beltre has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics. And
it eats him up a bit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bryce Harper has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Albert Pujols as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eric Horner, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Dave LaRoche is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Horner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
The second baseman.
Standing in now, Frank White. Hamilton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another chance. Roberts. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And he takes strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Hamilton is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter,
digging in now for Kansas City, Mark Grudzielanek. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column. But perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Beltran going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Alex Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, David Ortiz, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
He's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The right fielder.
Striding in, Juan Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Now batting, John Mayberry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Mayberry.
Back up the middle. Rodriguez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beltran has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now
digging in now, Chase Utley. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Roberts is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And in order go the White Sox. But no matter, they lead it 8-2.
And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout sprinting after it. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1. Now that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with Show Track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. Stepping in now, Eric Horner. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, number 12, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Now in the box, Albert Pujols.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
In now, Mike Trout. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Alex Rodriguez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Beltran giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh.
Ready now,
Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And the pitch. This is pulled into right. Gonzalez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So stepping in, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one. Wilhelm takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
For the White Sox, number 31.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Beltre is under it as he puts it away for out number one. Striding into the box, Mark Kretzelanek, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Hamilton has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. He's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, George Brett. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
The right fielder,
so
19.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Gonzalez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Nomo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, David Ortiz. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box, Mike Piazza. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nomo is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff, He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Roberts has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next for Chicago, Chase Utley. First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. Throw won't get him.
Now batter, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Utley rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 9.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now at the plate, John Mayberry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fouled off. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Number 23 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Ready now for the White Sox, David Ortiz. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around it pretty good.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are two away now. Riding in once again, Mike Piazza, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gonzalez moves over, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Royals.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 38.
And it's fouled away.
Schilling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Rodriguez moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Frank White. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Beltre charging this one in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter. Number 11.
Ernesto Frede is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
46.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rodriguez onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play. Stepping up now, Adrian Beltre. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Beltran ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Chase Utley. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. So coming to the plate, Mark Grudzielanek starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Number 5, George.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Chicago White Sox posted a 3-run first.